moment. So the
excitement is really about who's going to be 2 and 3 in the final cup. For me, it's Fabian Axbars on second and Krista Solberg on third place. So good luck to these guys.
And I also want to say thank you to all the volunteers and especially the race crew and the slip crew that has made a fantastic job with the course yesterday and also today. We have perfect conditions and everything is looking so nice, and we look forward to this race. I will be back with you within, let's say, 6-7 minutes, and have a fantastic day to all the racers, all the trainers, the coaches, and of course all the volunteers. And the jury of today, which is technical delegate Arno Haikala from Finland. It's the chief of race Østen Tande and the referee Wim Russell. And the first course setter for the men's SL is Wolfi Oder from Switzerland. We will have 3 forerunners, all local racers from Lillehammer Ski Club. Before we have the first start at hopefully 10 o'clock sharp.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very happy to finally can welcome you all to the FIS European Cup Finals for the men's slalom. We are just a few minutes away from start, and we are going to complete the slalom season for the season 2023-2024. And it's not about who is going to win, because that's only one guy that got the opportunity. That's Theodor Brekken, is leading by 104 points and cannot be beaten in the Slalom Cup. And as you can see, it's a lovely day at Hafjell. It's sunny. There's no clouds at the moment. There's just a few minus degrees, and there's no wind. So this is quite almost the opposite of yesterday. You can see there's 573 meters to go, 61 gates, and Wolfi Oder is the course setter for this first run. And I just have to say the conditions are absolutely perfect. The course look rock solid at the moment. And we are just waiting the last 3-4 minutes. And in the Slalom Cup, there's Taylor Brecken. He will win the Slalom Cup. But excitement is who is going to be with him at the podium. Is it going to be Fabian Axvarts from Sweden, Eirik Ystad Solberg from Norway, Tanguy Neff from Switzerland, or Mathias Eaton? And even Edvard Hallberg from Finland. He's got a theoretically opportunity to get to the podium of this season's Slalom Cup. We are starting off with 3 guys from Switzerland: Schmidiger, Eaton and Neff. There's Reto Smidiger, soon ready to start. You can see the start list for this first run. Reto Smidiger, Mathias Eaton, Tanguy Neff, Theodor Brecken, Edvard Hallberg, Fabian Axvarts, Eirik Ystad Solberg, Simon Nokola, and Noel von Gröningen, Emil Pettersson. That's the first 10. And you can see the rest of the start list running on the screen. And we are just about to start. I think it's the last foreigner on course. These are the same slopes used at the Olympics in 1994, the Lillehammer Winter Olympics. So it's just it's 30 years and just some days since the Olympics.
I think the course is clear and we should be ready to start the first race within minutes. And
there is Reto Smidiger at start gate, and he's off.
Bib number 1, Reto Smidiger.
Oh, a bit trouble, and he is out. That's a short day at the office for Reto Smidiger.
Smidiger is out of the race. What a disgrace, and what an exciting start of this race. Let's see, we have the first race. The next bib, which is Mathias.
Then Mathias Eaton. He has to set the bar for this first run. Oh, he also troubling just a bit at that second gate. But he gets through. Of course, you could see what Smidiger did. He's also almost stopping completely. Also, there's not a perfect race for Mathias Eaton neither. Still troubling just a bit. It's an icy course. It's rock hard. You can see Tanguy Neff is also starting and on course. And 49.52, that's our first time at finish for Matthias Eden. I'm not sure that's going to be the first run's best time. There's Tanguy Neff. They are starting with short time interval. And he's ahead by 85 hundredths. Will probably take the lead, Tanguy Neff. Oh, just a couple of gates more and you can cross the line. And he's our new leader, Tanguy Neff. It's a more realistic time by 48.33. And Theodor Brekken, the guy who will win the Slalom Cup. And he's leading by 28 hundredths at the second intermediate time. Theodor Brekken, he's doing his job very well. Looking sharp at the last gates. Could he take the lead when he is across the line? And he's in the lead by 61 hundredths. Theodor Brekken is setting the bar. There's no more Norwegian. Oh, sorry, it's Edvard Hallberg from Finland. They are coming so fast. So please, if there is some small mistakes, let's let those pass. And Edvard Hallberg is in the lead by 85 hundredths. That's a fantastic run by the Finn. Edvard Hallberg is in the lead, and now Fabian Axvarts. He's 2 hundredths ahead at the first intermediate time, closing up to the second, and he's behind by 48. Erik Ystad Solberg did not finish, as we can see in the little screen, but Fabian Axvarts towards the finish line of this first run, and he is third behind by 88 hundredths. Okay, there's some room to breathe before we are off with bib number 8, Simon Ruland from Austria. Okay, just to sum up, the leader at the moment, Edvard Hallberg from Finland, leading by 85 hundredths. Second, Theodor Brekken. There's Simon Ruland, behind by 97 hundredths. That was a intense start to this first run. A couple of DNFs and the guys coming fast. But here's Simon Ruland, a bit behind by 1.70, and he's current fifth, behind by 2.17. And there's Noel von Gruningen, representing Switzerland. He's not there, so Emil Pettersson from Sverige. Pettersson representing Sweden. What can you do, Emil? First intermediate time, and he's only 10 hundredths behind at the first. He's ranked 11 in the Slalom Cup before today, behind by 54 hundredths. In trying to find the fastest line to the finish line, Emil Pettersson, and he's across the line at second place so far, 72 hundredths behind. Eduardo Hallberg first, Emil Pettersson second, Theodor Brekken third at the moment. And there's Jesper Pohjolainen, Finland. behind by 36 at the first, behind by 81 at the second, losing almost half a second in that second sector. And then the last gates for Jesper, and he's across the line at 5th place. 5th place behind by 122, and Corrado Barbera from Italy, behind by 61 at the first, behind by 115 at the second. And across the line, Barbera, current rank number 7, behind by 166. Then there's from Norway, Hans Gral Madsen. Behind by 31 hundredths at the first, closing up to the second, and he's behind by 107. Need to push just a little more at the end, Hans Gral Madsen. And he's across the line at 8th place, behind by 169. Padre Janutin, Switzerland, behind by 45 at the first, behind by 101 at the second. Oh, and he's out. That's too bad for Padre Janutin from Switzerland. From España, Joaquim Salarich, behind by 83 hundredths at the first, and at the second he's behind by 1.20. Our Spanish racer, also a bit wide there, but he's getting through and across the line, and he's current 7th place, behind by 156. Kilian Pramstaller behind by only, so to say, 19 hundredths. And this is not Pramstaller, but Pramstaller is almost across the finish. Here he is, Kilian Pramstaller. Pramstaller across the finish line, and he's 5th at the moment with 1:04 to catch at Edvard Hallberg, who's still in the lead ahead of Emil Pettersson and Theodor Brecken. This is Fabian Himmelsbach from Germany. Oh, struggling just a bit, losing a couple of hundreds there. He's behind by 1:43 at the second intermediate time, closing up to the finish line. Doing this last part well. And behind by 187, current rank number 11 for Fabian Himmelsbach. And from Japan, Yuhei Koyama. Behind by 128 at the second intermediate time. And across the line, and he's current rank number 11, behind by 172. There is some space there between the leading Edvard Hallberg and Emil Pettersson. There's 72 hundredths and 85 hundredths from Hallberg to Brecken, which is the current top 3. Jakob Greber from Austria across the line. He's current rank number 15, behind by 267. And we are going back to Spain. Anger Garay behind by 1.19 at the second intermediate time. And across the line for the Spanish racer, his current number 12, behind by 176. So they're around 9, 12, 13. There's only a couple of hundreds. Halvor Hilde Gunnleiksrud, representing Norway. Bib number 21 is behind by 104. This could be a top 10, maybe even a top 5 finish if he hadn't gone out. Halvor Hilde Gunnleiksrud. Oh. He completes his first run, but of course it's totally destroyed by that. And I can understand that he's not very happy about that, Halvor Hilde Gunnleiksrud. Nico Palamaras. Almost 2 seconds behind at the second intermediate time and closing up to the finish line. And with this finish, his current rank at 15. And there's Slovenian Tian Marot. Behind by 2600s at the first. That's not too bad. That's actually a 5th place up there. And with 106, he's around 8th place. Could he make it a top 10 in this first run? Tian Marot. Oh, just the last gate, and he's 7. Tian Marot is current 7th place after this first run. Behind by 136. Anton Tremmel now, Germany. So the starting interval is around 30 seconds, which makes this almost just like a sprint. Quite exciting. And Anton Tremmel across the line is current rank number 16. As Axel Lindqvist is on course. Axel Lindqvist from Sweden behind by 7400s at the first. And 163 at the second, which places him around maybe a top 15 if he can get those last couple of gates. He's across the line and he's 17, 2 seconds, 5300s. There's more Swedish racers, Adam Hofstedt. Behind by 8900s. Also he's top 10 at the moment. How far can this be? Oh, he's 7. Adam Hofstedt, he's 7. He's behind by 136. That's the same as Tian Marot, yes. That's the same. That's Sandro Simone, Switzerland. Sandro Simone behind by 1.13 and now 1.89. So he's increasing in pace just a little. It could be a top 20 finish, and he's number 18. Behind by 2 seconds, 4400s. And there's bib number 28 on course, Matteo Bendotti, representing Italy. Because he's trying to follow those turns. And keeping tidy the last gates, and he's 20 behind by 255. And from España, Juan del Campo. And only 700s behind that first intermediate time. 47 behind at the second. Oh, there's a little mistake there. But Juan del Campo, how good can this first run be? from bib number 29. He is in second place. Juan del Campo in second place, behind by 6,500 hundredths. Ah, that's great. Juan del Campo. And he looks happy about that. Well deserved, Juan del Campo. And Hugo Desgrip representing France. He's currently 10th place, behind by 138. Reto Mechler behind by 125 at the second. So these are guys, it keeps coming down. There's 71 of them in this first run. And Mechler is across the line and currently ranked number 18, behind by 194. So there's a top three at the moment. Edvard Hallberg is still in the lead. 6,500 is ahead of Juan del Campo. 72 ahead of Emil Pettersson, who's third. Theodor Birkin fourth. 8,500s behind. Gustav Wisting now. Sweden across the line, and he's currently ranked number 18, behind by 191. There's Austrian Moritz Sudrell. And he's fouled. He's out. There you can see the icy course. He's sliding. Will he ever stop? And you can see the replay there. It's oh. We still hope he's okay. That's Moritz Sudrell. But now there's Joel Ludolf. By 131. And this could make it a top 15 if he can put together these last gates. And he is 17, behind by 185. There's William Hamson from Sweden, behind by 3,900s. No more at the first intermediate time. Interesting to see the second. There's 1.11. Could he make it a top 10 from bib number 35? William Hansson. Oh, the last two gates and across the line, and he's 8. William Hansson behind by 124. Current 8th place. Mikkel Ramsøy, Norway, he's out. That's all we got to see from him. Mikkel Ramsøy did not finish. Then there's Adrian Meisen, bib number 37. Out of the 71 that's on the start list. There's 16 nations represented on the start list. And this is the German Adrian Meisen, behind by 7,300s at the first intermediate time. 144 at the second. Places him around maybe 23. Yeah, that's correct. He's behind by 233. Jesper Wahlqvist, Jesper Wahlqvist, representing Norway, racing on home soil. Oh. Losing just a bit there, and he's across the line, and he is currently ranked number 26. Jesper Wahlqvist. And now Matteo Canins, Italy. Behind by 1.43 at the second. And current 22nd across the finish, behind by 2.13. There's Stefano Pisato.
Second intermediate time is 140 behind.
Behind by 140 at the second. And he's across the line. Currently number 19.
48.74, 48.74.
So the third Italian guy on the row here with Hans Vakari.
1.7 behind and right number 19.
1.40 behind at the second.
Hans Vakari, bib number 41. We have the total of...
Could be top there. Oh, he's out. Certain announced that Hans Vakari did not finish. It was almost, but
Hans Vakari
just couldn't pass that gate. It's... Oh, yeah, there it is.
We have bib number 42 in the course.
And he's out. Then there's Lukas Gasser representing Austria. He's our 42nd racer of the day. I can hear the course safety guys. Lukas Gasser here. He's currently ranked number 23.
Another Italian guy,
Simon Maurberger from Italy.
20.44 is the first intermediate time, 33.56 is the second, that's 160 behind.
He's around maybe top 30 at finish.
Line now for Simon
Across the line, and he's, yep, 23.
48.29
behind by 2.12.
That's ranked number 23 to 12 behind.
And Ralf Seidler.
Next racer
Ralf Seidler representing Austria. Bib number 44.
Austria. First intermediate time, 77 behind.
156 behind at the second. Can you? Oh, we lost almost all his speed there. And across the line, and he's 36 behind by 288.
49.75 and ranked number 36.
Simon Fournier,
The Canadian guy,
Canadian.
Simon Fournier is the next racer.
Behind by 108 at the first.
Behind, and,
Behind by 2.13 at the second.
Time 2:13 behind. So the Canadian
So probably no
Simon Fournier.
top 30
And the total time for Simon Fournier.
for Fournier. He's across the line, and he's 37 behind by 302.
49.89.
Tommaso
Ranked number
Saccardi,
37.
Italy.
Let's have a look at the cut time to see if...
Tommaso Saccardi. Behind by 51 at the first. 103 at the second. Could he make it a top 10 from bib number 46? It's possible at the moment, but he's out. Tommaso Saccardi. That was a good run. Oh,
And on rank number
a bit unlucky there.
Jasper Barkvist, he is 2:51.
Thomas Line,
pace time. So
Estonia.
which means you have 2.5 seconds to go up to the leader if you want
Tormis
to go
Line.
top 30 and have a good start position for the second run here. Tormis Line,
8600 is behind.
from
And 1.70 at the second.
from Estland.
So it could be
Tormis Lane. All right, so we know
inside the
that
top
second
30
intermediate time was
across the
1:17
line.
behind. We know
If you
it's
put
2.5
together
seconds
these
to,
last couple of
have
gates
the best
across the line, and he's 28.
And he made it. He made it.
He is
ladies and gentlemen.
28.
He
He's
made it
behind by
10
2.40.
hundredths of a second. And he is 240 behind and ranked number
Jimmy Krupka,
28 for Tormis.
United States of America, bib number 48.
We have an American guy on 48.
This is 49,
No.
but
49
Krupka
is
did not finish. This is Michel Brugger, Switzerland. And we are soon done with our first 50 racers. Brugger behind by 109 at the first, closing up to the second.
Time 109 behind, and the second
He's behind by 204, 205, sorry. And across the line is rank number 37, behind by 284. Axel Estev from Andorra.
284 behind and ranked number 37.
Behind by
Number 50 is
162.
Esteves
So he could
from
make it a
Andorra.
top 30
Number
at the
50.
bottom.
And on the second intermediate time,
Just have to keep the pace, Axel Estev, and he's across the line, and he's 28 behind by 240.
49.27. 49.27. And
That's the same as both Tormisline and Anton Tremmel. So there's 3 guys at the 240 behind leading Edvard Hallberg. Now bib number 41 representing Canada, Justin Alkier.
3 guys on rank number 28. So
167 behind at the second.
The
He could be around the same time, and he's 214 behind. Justin Alkier
we have another guy
behind by 214.
26 coming in, and that's Justin Alkier.
There's
from Canada.
Baptiste Sambui that did not finish.
That means we
You can
have
see the replay here.
29th position now.
Struggling, and he is out.
Axel Estev, Thomas Lane, and Anton
And
Tremmel.
Philip Lindqvist,
Cut time
Sweden.
40 behind the pace time. The first guy
Okay,
to
trying to
beat
catch my breath there.
Philip Lundqvist.
This is bib number
Now
53.
we have, yeah, all right, Philip Lundqvist. And
First intermediate time is behind by 71 hundredths.
71 behind, and that's
So at the moment he's keeping a top 30 pace.
That point of the run. Let's see to the
Could he keep
second
that pace
time.
to the second intermediate time? Maybe not, but there's a close race around the top 30.
So for Philip Lundqvist, who have to
Nice couple of games there for Philip Lundqvist, and across the line, and he's 33 behind by 2.47. So that's the 700s.
Second too late to reach the cut time, which is 240 behind the pace time. Next race.
There's Edoardo Saracco, Italy,
Eduardo Saracco.
behind by 2.18 at the second.
Saracco from Italy.
And he's almost across the line,
218 behind.
and he's currently ranked number 43 behind by 308.
308 behind. 308
And
behind.
Germany with 55,
Eduardo Saracco.
Nicolas Foderl.
On bib number 55, we have Nicolas Foderl. Second
Foderl behind by 203 at the second.
you will not beat the cut time.
Probably placed around
39
top 40.
or 240.
It's 38 behind by 2.64.
49.51.
And
Ranked number
Luke Winters,
38.
he's
Now we have 57.
not at start. Mathias Høiby,
Mathias Høiby now.
the Norwegian
Can
guy,
you beat the cut time? Can you beat the cut time, Mathias Høiby? That's 240
on home
behind
soil.
leading pace time. Matthias Høiby coming up to the first intermediate time in any second.
And he is behind by 89 hundredths.
89 hundredths of a second behind. That's
So
rank
it's a
number
possible top 30 at the moment.
So you have
But
to
you have to
switch
keep the
now.
pace up.
We can
Can't
see
do any
Thomas,
mistakes. He's behind by
getting in
1.92.
reverse for Matthias
Looks
Høiby
a
now.
bit hard
On,
to
second
make the top
intermediate
30
time,
now.
192 behind. 192 behind It's possible, but now we are ranked number 39.
And he's across the line, and he's 43, behind by 2.92. And Takayuki Kuyama, Japan, bib number 58.
We have another Japanese guy on
Behind by 92 hundredths at the first, and he's out.
And on the second intermediate time, he's 182 behind.
And there's bib number 59. That's from Poland, Piotr Habdas. 1 second sharp at the first intermediate time. And we know there's a close race for hitting the top 30, but he's out, Piotr Habdas. Now 60 from Austria, Fabio Walsh. You see, this is the replay of Piotr. This is Fabio Walsh. And Fabio Walsh. He's out as well. And there's Marinus Senhofer, Germany. This is bib number 61 from Germany. Marinus Senhofer. 145 at the first. And 262 behind at the second. So he will not make it the top 30, and he's out as well. Just missed those last gates. That's Peder Lunder. Norwegian, born in 2005. 19 years. Behind by only 1.53 at the second. Oh, could he make it a top 30? Peder Lunder, oh, is that enough? Is 28. He's making a top 30 from bib number 62, Peder Lunder. He is behind by 227. And I don't know if you could see, but Alex Aber Saracanta from Spain, he did not finish. This is Antoine Azolin. Antoine from France. Oh, and he's out. A little jump there, and he is finished fourth today. But there's a GS tomorrow, Antoine. Hannes Singerle, Italy. Bib number 65. Just a reminder that there is 71 racers at the start. This is Hannes Singerle. Maybe looking at only 54 hundredths behind at the first. That's a top 20 at the first intermediate time. Can you keep this pace all the way down, Hannes? Yes, he probably can. At the 142 at the second. How far can you go? Hannes Singerle from the bib number 65. Oh, just last couple of gates and across the line, and it's 23. Hannes Singerle is placed 23, behind by 205. Everything's possible at Hafjell. This is Thomas Barata, España, behind by 114 at the first, 201 at the second. And we know it's close. All those top 30. And he's 46, behind by 298. Then there's Marius Kristoffersen, Norway. He's out. But there's more Norwegian. Tinius Augustin, 68. Tinius Augustin is on course.
We're going to wait for bib number 68, which is Tinius Augustin. Bib number 68, Tinius Augustin in the course. And that means we have only 3
He's
races left after Tinius.
no more than 6,700 behind at the first intermediate time. So he's keeping a top 20 pace at the moment. Tinius Augustin on bib number 68 and 157. Could he make it a top 30? He's 30 at the moment at that second intermediate time. Come on, Tinius Augustin. Last couple of gates and across the line, and he's 31. He just couldn't make it. Tinius Augustin is 31, behind by 2:37. But there's a very close race around that top 30. There's more Norwegian Eirik Skau Giskås, behind by 2:39. 2:39 at the second. So that's probably not a top 30 for Eirik, but he's 50, behind by 3:45. Two last racers, Ryuyama Katayama, Japan, behind by 2.18 at the second. And across the line in just a second there, and he's 53.13 behind. Still leading Edvard Hallberg, as this is the last racer on course. Xavier Cornella Guttart, Andorra. And 7,800 behind at the first. Could he make it a top 30 from the last bib? It is possible. And closing up to the second. Oh, Xavier across the line, and he's yeah, we're probably gonna get that time later. But that's the end of this first run, which means Edvard Hallberg is in the lead. He's 6,500 ahead of Juan del Campo. He's 7,200 ahead of Emil Pettersson. Theodor Brecken is 8,500 behind. Fabian Axe Schwartz is behind by 8,800. Kilian Pramstaller is ranked 6th, behind by 104. Jesper Pujolainen behind by 1.22. 1.24 behind William Hansson at 8th place. Adam Hofstedt from Sweden, 136, the same as Tijan Marot from Slovenia, which is the top 10. You can see the list. And we will be back with the women's GS in just a couple of minutes.
11:30 is the start for the women's final. First run.
I don't know if you could hear the announcer, the venue announcer, as he said, the start for the women's GS, 11:30. Okay, that was quite a sprint for the first run of the men's slalom. Concluded with the current leader, or with the leader, Emil Hallberg, Edvard Hallberg, sorry. And we are going to catch our breath and be back with the women's GS at 11:30. these are the highlights of the top 3. So second in his first run, Juan del Campo from bib number 29. And our leader after the first run, Eduard Hallberg, Finland. Can he make it to the top after 2 runs? We'll see.
chandeliers, little big heels like tears for fears you love. No, I can't get enough. Losing my cool, but I'm staying alive.